It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, this is one that the defensive coordinators have had a long week because these quarterbacks, you can prepare for them, but because of their legs, you never know what they're going to do.
And when the play breaks down, I think that's where the real fun begins. I mean, it is just so hard. You mentioned it. These defensive coordinators, they spend all week, and every time the ball is snapped, you really have to defend two plays. And what I mean is you defend the initial play that is called by the offense in the huddle, and then you also have to defend the scramble play, the breakdown, the improv. That's what makes these quarterbacks so dangerous. And it just takes one breakdown defensively for a big play, and it's 6.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led out by their veteran quarterback, Super Bowl winner, Russell Wilson.
Let's not forget, Mike, not too long ago, Russell Wilson was not only the face and one of the top superstars of the NFL, he was a bona fide Hall of Fame quarterback. So the talent and the resume, it's still there. He puts together one of those vintage performances we've seen throughout the years. This team's going to be hard to beat.
That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Play action. Now Wilson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. Officially a 29-yard attempt. And this one is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now the Ravens' big-ticket free agent acquisition. It's Derrick Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Bateman is the motion man. 2nd down. Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's into the hands of Flowers. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's to the tight end, Charlie Kolar. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch him off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Jackson now. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. To the air one more time with Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. On play action, here's Jackson. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
This drive begins with a run by Harris.
Holding offense.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Russ. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They go play action now. Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Again, Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. A fair catch signal and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. A short gain up to the 20. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Jackson. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. So a big 3rd down hook.
Forward.
On the ground, here's Henry. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
They're going to go right back to Henry. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
They pick up 17 through the air. 1st down, Baltimore.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That's to the tight end, Kohler. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down with a tight end Likely. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try and run, and here's Henry. Powering forward. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Give up the middle to Harris. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll give it to Harris again. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Here's 3rd and 7.
Double count.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
He's got room at the 30. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 20-yard pickup there. That's a Steeler 1st down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Now Wilson on 1st down. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing.
It is brought in the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
This will be returned from the 6. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Now, Jackson. He'll find Aguilar, complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
And he'll be taken down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Patterson now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Steelers' offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. So we have reached halftime with these two teams separated by a touchdown. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt in that first half. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go.
Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And this ball batted away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. On the option, they give it to Henry. And the Ravens have a 1st and goal forthcoming. He takes this down to the 5-yard line. In motion comes Andrews. 1st and goal, and it's Henry. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And he's got another one. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Extra point try now for Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 21-7 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Wilson. Now a screen set up for Harris. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Drop this down to Warren. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Ravens offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. And as we go through the highlights, no shortage of touchdowns today. 3 trips to the end zone in this one. The combination, the power, the speed, everything on display, and the defense has seen it all. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Hey, report. Report.
From the gun, Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll go right back to Flowers. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
He's going to run it, and he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense and their running back set to go once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. Sit on.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
Alpha, Alpha, sit on.
It's 2nd and 2 inches.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Sit on.
2nd down. Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision. His ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Jackson out of the pistol. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. 1st and 10. In the pistol, Jackson ready. He finds Likely, his tight end. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he'll take it on in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Patterson now to return it. The Steelers' offense about ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On second down, Russ. That's brought in right side by Pickens. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Again, Wilson. He's going to keep it himself. And Wilson's been doing this a long time. He knows the drill, slides to avoid the contact, and picks up the first down. A gain of 15 and a first down. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First down, Steelers.
Throwing is Wilson. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Second and a yard. From the shotgun, Wilson. A pass taken in by Harris. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
To throw again is Wilson. This one caught at the 4. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll give it, going left. There's Henry. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Second and 7. Pistol formation with Jackson. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
Mike, that's a great play for any defensive back, let alone an undrafted rookie. I mean, to think that every single team passed on him in this past year's draft multiple times is pretty hard to believe. And again, this is the growth. This is the development that they saw when he signed there as an undrafted free agent. And he has taken advantage of every opportunity he's been given, and now he's creating turnovers for this unit.
He'll let this go for Pickens. That is hard, and he will score. Game on. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. That his second touchdown tonight. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Important one here now for the Steelers. They're going to try to go for the two-point conversion. Wilson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Back to throw, Jackson. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate.
And he's going to have the Ravens first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. On the handoff, it's Henry. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2.
13. Sit up.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. That's to the tight end, Kohler. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground. But you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as...
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45. Here's 1st and 10. Wilson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.